Hi. Oh, Bridget, that's a sad voice.
Mm.
What's the matter?
A lot.
Okay, start at the beginning. What hurts?
I've been with my husband. Well, we were going out for 6 years.
You're on a speakerphone.
No.
Why is this connection so loud?
My TV's on. Should I turn it down?
Yeah, you have to shut your TV down because it creates an echo.
Okay.
Watch this get better.
Okay, I'm just going to turn it down. Hold on a second.
All the way down. You can keep the picture, though. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you calling from inside a barrel?
No.
That's better. Okay, Bridget, tell me when did this hurt start?
Believe it or not, another day. We've been going out 6 years, and then we got married June 16th of 91. And on January 23rd, he cheated on me.
He cheated on you how soon after?
Well, no, we got married in June, and he cheated on me in January.
Within a half a year?
Yeah. But we were going out for 6 years.
So what does that tell you?
I don't know.
Well, come on.
Well, see, he left, we got in a fight, and he left that night, and he didn't come home until the morning, and that was the last thing that I thought, because that's so unlike him.
Oh, no, it's like him.
No, but it really is unlike him.
If it weren't like him, he wouldn't have done it. Come on. You have to accept that that's like him. Everybody does things that are like themselves. He did exactly what he would have done. He cheated on you, okay? All right, now what was the argument about? That's what's curious.
That night, well, it was just really stupid. We were just playing a game. He has really bad temper, and we were playing Trivial Pursuit, believe it or not, and he got mad because of a question. He's really prejudiced, and I'm not, and we both agree about that.
What was the question?
It's about Adolf Coors.
What?
Coors? It was about Adolf Coors.
Adolf
Company.
Coors.
You know, Coors beer.
Mm-hmm.
About what beer sold the most, aside from all the controversy about, you know, prejudice. I can't. It had to do with that and about prejudice. And then when I said that, I said, "Can you believe it?" And he got all mad and said, "Well, yeah. You know, they're coming to our country." I mean, I'm not like that. He's really prejudiced and I'm not, and we disagreed about that, and then he left.
This is much deeper than you're suggesting, isn't it? This is not a trivial question you're raising, is it?
I don't know what it is.
Well, no, come on. Bridget.
Huh?
Bridget. You're hurt because he's not as kind and as sensitive as you want.
Well, the thing is, though, is that I know...
Just admit that, okay?
Okay, well, I've always known that he wasn't as kind and sensitive, though.
What?
I said I've always known that he wasn't that kind and sensitive.
Then why does it hurt you?
Because that was the last thing I thought he would ever do.
Well, wait a second. A person who's not kind and sensitive will do just about anything. And let me ask you a question. What were you doing with someone from the age of 16 on who you felt was not kind and sensitive? What were you running away from in your own house?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Well, no. See, we went out for 10 months. That was a long time for me for being 17. And then...
Oh, but wait a second.
He wouldn't leave me. I said I wanted to break up with him so many times, and he would stand out in front of my house, and I'm going to kill myself. And then I always went back to him, and then finally I broke up with him for 10 months. And then I went out with a few other people and had my son,
Do you
whatever.
want to stay married to this guy?
And then what?
You want to stay married to this guy? The truth.
I want to stay married to him only if I can be happy.
At least you can be what?
Only if I can be.
But you're not happy with him. He's not kind and he's not sensitive. He manipulates you by threatening that he's going to kill himself.
That was a long time ago. He hasn't done that in a long time.
Well, he does it in other ways now, right? I mean, the way you describe this guy, maybe it's your anger that's causing the distortion, but you describe him sort of like this kind of a guy.
No, he's not like that. No,
but that's how you that's how you describe him.
See, he's nice to me some days, and then he's really mean. He's got a really bad temper. That's all I have to say. He comes off.
But that's
he gets off, and he just yells and yells.
But that's not tolerable. That is not acceptable behavior.
It's not.
And what you have to say is, this is not what I signed on for. I mean, what's wrong with standing up for what you believe?
Oh, gosh, I try.
But trying isn't good enough. I mean, this is the life you are going to lead with this man. You're a very young 22. Do you know that?
Yeah.
And that, yeah, what is that? I mean...
Well, I mean, I've been with him for so long. He's the only person I want to be with. I just want him. And me.
You know something, Bridget?
I mean, I know that I have
Bridget, I don't believe a word of what you're saying.
What do you mean?
You got so much desperation around you. I want to be with him. I want to be with him. He runs out and screws around after playing Trivial Pursuit. What happens when you have a real fight with this guy?
Well,
you know he's not kind. You know he's not sensitive. And you describe him as if he's not terribly bright.
Well, that's all he does is say how smart he is.
But only people who have doubts about that say that. But you describe him as someone who's sort of, do you know that?
Well, he's not. He's really smart.
But that's
not. He was drunk too when he did that, and I'm not. That's no excuse.
How often is he drunk?
A lot.
All right, so he's an alcoholic.
Well, so am I in a way.
Well, then.
Well, I am. I can't say in a way.
Okay, so your life, Bridget, your life is going nowhere.
No.
And you have to get treatment, and he has to get treatment, because, frankly, this relationship doesn't stand a chance of getting to your first anniversary. And you know it, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. You've got to save yourself. Why don't you join AA? I mean, you've got to stop drinking. He's got to stop drinking. His mean streak is compounded 100 times by the drinking.
See, the thing is he doesn't want to get help because he already has to go to AA because of a 502. He's going to AA. He's going to alcohol school.
So he doesn't...
He still is drinking.
All right.
And here I am trying to help him by me not drinking.
Okay. The point is, you've got to save yourself. And the chances are, with him drinking and his attitude and your insecurity, this marriage doesn't stand a chance. You have to save yourself no matter what. This marriage is going down the toilet.
But why?
But why? Because you're both alcoholics and no one is doing anything about it. You've been in a marriage for less than a year and he's cheating on you and he doesn't show the feelings that you want and he's insensitive and unkind and insecure and you're desperate and you feel you have to be with him at any cost. All the ingredients for a failure. How could you not know that?
Well, see, I know a lot, but we've been together 6 years.
That doesn't count for anything. It's all the past history. It's just commentary on the moment. All it says is this marriage has been wrong for a long time, and until you clean up your act, until you stop drinking, until you start taking a risk and realize that you have something important to give to the world, nothing is going to happen with this relationship. And the sad part is, and don't think I'm cruel, but you deserve all the pain that this relationship gives you, because the pain is there to teach you a lesson. Until you learn it, there'll just be more. I wish I could make it easier. But easier isn't always truthful. And the truth hurts, but only when it should, and only till you deal with it. We'll be right back.